Happy Feast Week to all who celebrate. And I'm not talking about Thanksgiving, I'm talking about Feast Week. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. It's college basketball, and it's a week during college basketball where it's just hoops, hoops, hoops. Currently watching the Players Era tournament while I record this. Sorry, but that's not the topic of this video. I just wanted to say Happy Feast Week. Throw it up.
Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll.
Yes, Titletown talks. I know it's early in the week, but I got stuff to do. Plus, we play on Thursday, so I got to get this one out quick. So, yesterday, Packers, Vikings. Second divisional game of the year for the Packers. And we're undefeated in the NFC North. We beat the Lions, we beat the Vikings. We got a gauntlet of divisional games coming up. We got to win those. Got to perform well. Better than well. We got to perform very good. And so let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, we played great on all facets of the game. There's some nitpicky things. I wish we would have scored touchdowns in the red zone instead of field goals, but field goals are still points. Final score was 23-6. Brandon McManus came back from injury. He didn't play against the Giants. Havers struggled. The kicking woes this year have been an issue, but yesterday they were not. Kicked well. I think perfect. I don't think we missed one. I'd have to pull up the stats complete, but I don't think we missed one. The offense, well, let's get into the star of the week, and then I'll break down more, because I got to talk about this guy. Emmanuel Wilson, 107 yards rushing on 28 carries. He had both of the Packers' touchdowns. That was the offense. He ran the ball, and we won the game. You don't usually have that in the NFL where it's just ground and pound, but it worked. Matt LaFleur was calling the plays again, and I thought it went well. There's some people on the internet that agree with what I just said, that it went well. Matt LaFleur did a great job. It was quite conservative, and some people were mad about that. They wanted to throw the ball. We're Peyton Jordan, let him throw it. Love had 139 yards. That's not great. He had 21 attempts, completed 14. The stats aren't fully there for the past game, but I'm not complaining. Love is still hurt. His shoulder was still banged up. So get behind the offensive line and run. If you're going to play a team like the Vikings where they're going to let you take advantage of that every day of the week, and we did. I have no issues with that. Thought it went great. LaFleur, there was some struggles with play calling a couple weeks ago. The last 2 weeks, though, I have not had an issue, one single issue with any play calls. Personally, I did wish we would have passed the ball a little bit more, but looking back at it, you got to take into account that there's an injury, and there's a huge injury, especially with running the ball. Josh Jacobs didn't play, trying to heal up for this big game on Thursday. And Emmanuel Wilson came in. He's my star of the week. He played amazing. As for defense, Micah Parsons, 2 sacks. J.J. McCarthy, 9, whatever you want to call him, played like garbage. Threw 2 interceptions. And on the last one, Williams gets into the end zone, just runs down the end zone, starts doing the skull chant. That was amazing. That was just amazing. Play the clip of it. I'm sure I played it, but just amazing. Love to see that. Big one coming up on Thursday, though. Packers at Lions in Ford Field, Thanksgiving. Last time we played Detroit on Thanksgiving, Jaden Reed busts off a big run. And there's rumors Jaden Reed will be back on the field on Thursday. Can't confirm or deny. Hopefully he will be. But yeah, that's a huge one. As I said, only played 2 games in the division. That's what it's going to come down to. Won both of them. Got to keep winning. Lions, then the Bears. The next 2 weeks. Huge weeks. Biggest weeks of the season, arguably. So you got to keep balling. You got to get ready for it. And if the Lions play like they did, I'm not scared. But I know they won't, because it means something to them. They got that win. This isn't just a rollover and go play the Packers. This is their hate week. So I'm not expecting them to play like that again. So big one. Huge game. And I'm ready for it. Don't look at the standings for what I'm about to say, but the Bears still suck. And go Pack go. Happy Feast Week, and I suppose happy Thanksgiving. That's all I got. Thanks for clicking on this video.
Roll out the barrel.